Yo, what is up guys, FaZe here and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I'm going to be going over the Waffle Tractor, a tier 9 German tank destroyer from the tech tree obviously. Now this is a very mediocre tank in terms of the community, but in my opinion I think it's an amazing tank and I'm going to be going over it today, letting you know if it's a good grind to stick with or you should just skip it and go straight for the Grille. Now if you didn't know, the entire line got a nerf basically to its alpha. And so instead of being 640 alpha guns, they all have a 600 alpha gun. So from the tier 8 all the way to the tier 10, they all got a reduced in their alpha. Now I don't know why Wargaming did this. The tier 10 Grille isn't a fantastic tank. It does require a lot of skill. And it has gone through a lot of nerfs in the past. But Wargaming still thinks and decides to nerf it. So, and they nerfed the entire line, not just the Grille. But anyways, besides the point, so quick. Anyways, hopefully we can get into a game really quickly. Alright, first game. Let's see what we can pull out. Now it's New Bay. It's not the most amazing map, I should say, for the Waffle Tractor. Obviously, you don't want to be in very close quarter maps because you'll not be able to use your camouflage as easily as you would want to, and you'll probably be spotted a lot more than you would also probably not want to be. Alright, so we're going to go left on this map, as you should. Especially from the spawn, you should always go to the bridge. It just allows you to have height advantage and everything else, all the other advantages, which I'll go over in a new video. But let's see if we can smack somebody crossing over here. Hopefully our mediums or lights can spot somebody. Doesn't seem like it just yet. Looks like their team went to the park, which isn't obviously admirable, but we're gonna go up to the bridge because we can get the height advantage and it allows us to also have a good sight on if they do flank our spawn. So we can just head up here. As you can see, the Waffle Tractor has some pretty decent maneuverability. It's a lot better in terms of traverse speed compared to the tier 10 Grille, so you can traverse a lot quicker in the Waffle Tractor than you can with the tier 10. Which I'm not sure why, but, you know, it's Wargaming's game and they decide how everything goes. Now, I'm going to expect the enemy to be in front of us over here. I'm in our spawn. Just any minute now. I just need to wait. There it is. Understood that he was going to be there. That's one way to realize that you need to take a look at how the enemy is driving. Look where they are on the map, and then you can kind of guess where they're going to be, and this just allows you to get those pretty decent shots out. Now if this other guy didn't block me, I could have gotten a shot into that T30, but we've managed to get a shot into the Conway. There's a T49. I don't want to get smacked by him. Obviously I have no armor. Looks like someone's coming up the bridge, so I'm going to push up here and look to this section here. It doesn't look like oh, okay, there he is. He is here. I won't be able to get my shell onto him just yet. I don't want to get shot by the T49, which I believe is right here. If you're wondering why I'm reversing instead of just... It's because if you reverse in this tank, you get a lot more gun depression than you would if you're aiming over the front of the tank. So always aim over the back if you need extra gun depression. However, if you need gun elevation, you need to aim from the front of the tank. Now, I should be able to clear this IS-3 Defender if this Kampfpanzer doesn't block me so much. I'm going to load up an HE. Don't manage to pen it because I hit that T49's track, which is very unfortunate. Now, while it was an amazing game, we did win, and I kind of showed you how you can use the gun depression on this tank, and also its great maneuverability to just get in the spots that you should and would want to get into. That's the first game. Don't think I'm going to do another game since it's going to be quite a long episode or video. You know what? Actually, it's not too bad. I'll run another game for you guys, just so I can maybe show you a sniping game. Hopefully, we can get a sniping map. Looks like we completed a little mission. All right, so as you saw in the first game, always if you need gun depression, reverse in this tank because you get extra gun depression over the back and sides of the tank. Obviously, you get the most over the back of the tank. And that's just because your gun has nothing to get blocked on, where over the front you have obviously your hull to get blocked on. This is exactly what I wanted, a sniping map. I'm going to go all the way to the back here, just because if you go left and help your mediums up there, you're a lot likely you're more likely to get spotted from there. So if you come all the way here, I don't know what our minnow is doing. Never go and snipe in a minnow. That is one tip I'll give you guys, just because of its armor, gun depression, and how slow it is. I mean, you would want to go and be front line. You can dish out the damage like that, where sniping in the back of the map doesn't really help your team. But anyways, let's see if we can get up here. Maybe shoot that Sheridan that's all the way up there. Can we get a shot into him? Oh, I saw a bit of green. There's a Progredo. Now, I'm wondering if... Oh, that was kind of bad on my end. I kind of jetted my aim there and wasn't able to get it in. Hopefully our WZ will spot him again before my reticle calibration. I mean, reticle, it is reticle calibration. Where's off? It has worn off, so I'm just gonna have to shoot somebody else. There's a Yo. Managed to get a shot into him. As you can see, I'm reversing it yet again because I want that extra gun depression that I get from reversing. And there is a VK. I do have enough pen to pen his cheeks, but it's not a reliable shot, so I'm not going to go for that. There are mediums in the back on the side, and they haven't pushed our WZ. Our WZ is playing quite well. He's not killing himself immediately. Now, I want to see if I can get a shot into this Yo. He's playing back and forth here. Maybe he'll poke now that he's gotten shot. No, he's not. I'm camping. There's not much more I can do here. That's the problem with Dead Rail, is that it's either a standstill or a complete shredding of the enemy. Managed to get a shot into the side of that Yo. We shouldn't be spotted by that BK. He has awful spotting and view range. There's the 183. Maybe we can get a shot into him as he backs up. We managed to get a shot into him only for 500, and that's the problem with the new nerf that Wargaming gave these tanks, is that they reduce their alpha and you roll a bunch of 500s. A lot more than I would probably like this tank to roll. Okay, there's a Sheridan. I don't think I'll be able to get a shot into him from here. Definitely not. And as you can see, as soon as you move in this tank, you lose a bunch of your accuracy. So always want to be somewhat still. There's a IS-7 over there. Gonna use my reticle calibration. Wait for him to duck down, but we didn't manage to pen him. It looks like I shot his turret just about there. I'm gonna push up a bit because I'm not that tall of a tank, so I can't reach him as of now. Maybe we can get a shot into his back. We do manage to get a shot into his back. I want to see if I can help my light tanks now. The enemy has a Sheridan over here that's just chilling. Probably wants to kill our IS-4, I assume. There's a Progredo up there and a Sheridan over here. Now, maybe I can get a shot into the Sheridan. I'm going to try stay still so I can get my camouflage net. Maybe helping our WZ, not quite. There's a Sheridan. Get a shot into the Sheridan. I'm going to push up here just because it's a 3 versus 4 right now. I don't want to get nuked by that 183. I don't want to get spotted by that Sheridan. Our WZ seems to be struggling against that Progredo, so I do want to help him if I can. He's kind of made it that I can't shoot him. He should have pushed out a bit and allowed me to shoot that Progredo. As you can see, the reverse speed on this tank is absolutely awful. WZ did manage to clear him, which I'm very happy about. That's what's nice about having competent players on your team, is that you can expect them to do some good things. I'm just going to try and help him out. Hopefully he can spot that Sheridan in time that I can get a shell into him. It's 2 minutes left on the clock. Obviously that's not great because there's not a lot of time left. Seems as if they are spotting right now, but going in and out of the spotting. There is the T-30. Maybe I can get a shot into his turret. We do manage to get a shot into it. I'm going to load reload boost just because I can get shot from the left. And also from a 183. Which he does manage to do, which is very unfortunate. Man. Okay. Well, that's obviously not what you want to see. Where's this guy? Why can't I spot him? Did he back down? Very weird play, I must say. Alright, well, I'm going to get nuked by that 183 if I get spotted again. And that is the bad thing. I'm hoping... I'm going to load heat just because if he pokes his turret, I can just get a shell into it. Okay, there's the T-30. Currently don't have enough gun depression to shoot him at that angle. Maybe I can push up a bit more. I don't want to move in front of him. There's the Sheridan. I don't want to get nuked by that 183, so I'm just going to chill here, up and down. Hopefully our WZ can get a shell into him. I feel like he could have gotten his gun down on that Sheridan, but he didn't manage to kill him, which is unfortunate. I'm going to push up here, just assuming that they're going to push up from here. I kill him, but the 183 kills me. All this WZ had to do was spot the 183 so I could get a shell into him. But he didn't really feel like doing that, unfortunately. He decided to camp at the back until I died. Like, if he spotted him, that 183 could have been 2 shots down, if not about 400 HP left. And he, just because he didn't push up, he allowed that 183 to just nuke me without being spotted. Now, he does get a nice shell into that Sheridan, which is very nice. We're going to watch the end of this game just because it's pretty close. I mean, the T-30, if I didn't kill that T-30, doesn't really matter. I don't think we would have lost or not. The WZ calls me a bot, so let me know in the comments what you guys think, but I feel like he could have pushed up a bit instead of camped on the hill, because he killed nobody by camping up there. And by pushing up, he could have spotted the 183 without being spotted. I would have been able to get an easy shell, 2 shells at least, into him, making him a 1-shot, and he could have killed him there where he shot him. So he called me a bot. I'm in a tier 9 tank destroyer, and I did more than him. I mean, it is dead rail, so it's expected that tank destroyers do and are more capable on that map than light tanks. But however, it was only him, and he did a good job at clearing that Progredo, so he didn't do absolutely bad the entire game. It's just, I believe, at the end of that game, he could have done a bit more in terms of spotting that 183 and allowing me to shoot him, and then it would have only been the Sheridan, which wasn't a great player, and the T-30 to clear. But anyways, that is the Waffle Tractor. As you can see, I did a really good game at the end here, and a pretty okay game in the beginning. And do I think you should skip this tank? Absolutely not. If you can take the tips and steps that I gave you in the beginning of this, and in those 2 games, then you can perform pretty well. If you need that gun depression, always reverse and have your gun face over the tank. If you need more gun elevation, obviously you aim it at the front of the tank. So where you have less gun depression, you have more gun elevation, and where you have more gun elevation, you have less gun depression. So just keep that in mind in this tank. And as you can see, the maneuverability is not the most amazing, but it's better than the Grille in some situations. The Grille has a top speed. If you're just driving straight, it has a top speed higher than the Waffle. However, the traverse speed that the Waffle has just makes this tank a lot nicer, in my opinion. Also, it's a smaller footprint. As you can see, the Waffle is a lot smaller than the Grille. The gun is obviously not as accurate, but you do have the reticle calibration. Am I calling this the right thing? It is, yeah. Reticle calibration. You do have it on this tank. Where on the Grille, you don't really need to run reticle calibration because of how accurate it is. But if you do run reticle calibration on the Grille, just let me know in the comments. But anyways, hopefully this helped you identify if you should like the Waffle. If you are having problems with the Waffle still to this day, then maybe I'll host a training room where I can teach you guys more in depth. But that'll be an idea for the future. Anyways, if you did enjoy this, please leave a like and subscribe. It really helps me out, and I do appreciate it a big ton. I'm almost to 400 subscribers, and sorry about not uploading the past 2 days. I've been very busy with work and all that, but yeah. Anyways, thanks for all the support you guys have been giving the channel, and I'll check you guys later. Peace.